Kikon kele makokase kerichek chekoche kinyaen, so kimache kelechi bichono kometo king netun koite kimut sipitali kimuten kinwet ndamun kokoumyan akoru en gaa koyani kolelen ingeba kebiman en sipitali ni chebo kipkaa ana right diagnosis and then itinyany katiaktaet koichi inai ile imoe iboisien kerichek achon. Kongoi mising. Wape blaviko. Yo, apa sih yo boisien bang. Yo. Tu juga lo ko mani ngale. Arbe de ma. Ko lo ro anu ko ke blaviko.
Yes. But now they will go 3, 4 days, 5 days.
Yes. What happens nowadays? Go patient the culture ni. Okay. Kuni share no.
Islam buat
Ya bagi jana sensitivo.
Nisema kwamba kuna watu ambao wanauza flamingos. So you see that their customers are they aware that wananunua flamingo and what is wrong with kuuza na kununua flamingo.
Abako nam kwa min kwampangi ko kakobarwech log chok chechang. So anet ko kakikoite kabarastait kele chi tugul ne miten biashara nebo aldaetab omi kemoe kakikonin betusiek 9 iker ile kenyoru food certificate. Namba inono. Namba somok ko kotko kitinye leshenit nekivalid nekibendi any all the premises keker kele i-comply ak conditions chekokitesta kora kemwoe ko bichon oldoi tuga chekokomeyo. Kitinye kesisiek chechang nguni chebo biik chekokenamen kotini. So kenyorun ioldoi teta nekakome komakoi abwan keyaran bei nebo chito nekomyoni nemiten sipitali. Lakini miten biik chekikon kele makokase kerichek chekoche kinyaen. So kimache kelechi koite kimut sipitali kimuten kinwet ndamun kokoumyan akoru en gaa koyani kole some businessmen, unscrupulous businessmen have taken the advantage of this need for people to consume food to now start selling food in very unsanitary conditions, selling food that are unhealthy, selling food that are expired, selling food without even ensuring that themselves the premises that they are selling this food has proper food hygiene license, and even the people handling the foodstuffs as per the Public Health Act should be having the handling certificate, the food handling certificate, which is also issued by the Public Health. And it is very sad that we have witnessed an increasing number of the people and food vendors, food hawkers, who are preparing food besides the road in an open space. They even gone to an extent of cooking ugali along the tarmac on an open road. These are areas that food will easily be contaminated, and the effect then will be that people will start getting a lot of food poison related conditions. In the last 1 month alone, in all our health facilities, we have been able to see, treat, manage and discharge over 3,500 people who are complaining of food poisoning related conditions. So these figures are not good. They are not looking good on our side. And in fact, in the last 2 weeks, we have had serious issues of contaminated local milk called mursik. Where now, because there is a demand for mursik, people are preparing mursik in a very fun way. There is a way that you prepare and store mursik. And because these are very popular products within our county, I think now it has forced some people to use a shortcut where you prepare mursik and you put them in a container, you put yeast in it, and then after putting yeast in it, you also get some oil, looking like fluid, substance. And then you add into mursik to look like you've had something we call in our local language wasek. So this so that for when you have mursik, for example, it will take at least 3 to 4 days for the same milk to get spoiled. But when we use yeast, you'll find that this mursik can even last for up to 10 days in the shelf without getting spoiled. So this is so alarming. And in the last 2 weeks, we have also arrested one lady who was hawking and selling flamingo meat within Bomet. The danger with that is flamingo meat will always have what we call lead, which leads to a lot of health and serious health conditions. So they are selling flamingo, and one of those premises is somewhere close to some hotel and around Bomet market. So these things are becoming very serious. We have also noted, and we are moving in to take very serious action, where some hawkers again are now selling biscuits that are laced with hard drugs. In fact, some of these biscuits are prepared using bank and other funny stuff. So an unsuspecting consumer purchases the biscuit to satisfy the need, but in it you end up consuming bank unknowingly. So these things are becoming very serious, and we'll not sit back again and watch as people are getting or are consuming food stuff that are not proper. And in fact, Bomet is one of the counties that has serious cancer cases, and people who are facing issues related to cancer in Bomet is increasing, and some of these are related directly to the food that they consume. And that is why we are moving in now to make sure that everyone complies with all these conditions that we are now going to issue. So we are going to issue a 7-day notice starting today, the 24th. The notice will elapse on 1st of October, and then on 2nd of October, we'll have a multi-agency approach in ensuring that we enforce the compliance of the public health regulations. So we are asking everyone who handles food, every premise that any businessman that deals with food, either its storage, either its preparation, either its sale, that one, ensure that you have food hygiene license. So what you need to do is to immediately request our public health officers, and you can visit any ward. In every ward we have a public health office, so you need to visit those public health offices. In every health facility we have a public health officer, so visit, request for the inspection of your premises if it has not been inspected, if you don't have a valid license as of today. So ensure that you visit so that your premises can be inspected, and then if you meet the required conditions and standards, you'll be given a go-ahead to now acquire the license. All the people who are selling, and if you have a hotel, for example, and you have people who are handling food in that facility, either they are cooking or they are serving, ensure that all of them have a valid food handling certificate. And for them to get that valid and food handling certificate, they need to visit our facilities. They will be tested, and if they are in proper health conditions, because they'll be tested for several tests, which is also mandatory, and then they'll be issued with food and handling certificate. This is mandatory because we want to ensure that if we in future get any case of food poisoning, we can track it down to the facility where that individual consumed those food, and we'll close those facilities. We don't want again in future to come to a situation where we'll be having people complaining of food poisoning related conditions, and we are not able to track down the people who sold this food. So, and we are also, from this, we are going to create a repository and a list of all the food handlers, including even those who are doing outside catering. We'll prepare a list, we'll deposit the same list in our website so that every other time, even if you need and people to come to do outside catering in your place, you should be able to get from a list that these people are compliant, they have the valid food handling certificate. We have had issues in the past, and we are nearing December. We are preparing this because we are nearing again December, where people prepare food for people, and then the following day you find people staying closer to the toilets because their business now is so related to the toilet. They're having serious, we call in our language, driving conditions. So this has to stop. So that once we have such situations, and then we should be able to surcharge and charge the people who are preparing those food. And we'll not be able to do that when we don't have their list.